It's the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
Welcome, everybody. This is 2K Sports with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Phoenix Suns. Well, for the Suns, they've had a tough time over the last few weeks. 3-7 in their last 10 games. We'll see if they can make amends tonight. And Eric Bledsoe, one to watch in our game tonight. Just a force to be reckoned with out there on the floor.
Downtown Phoenix on a bright and sunny day as we come to you from Arizona. It's game time in Phoenix as the crowds look to cheer on their hometown Suns. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Last outing for Phoenix, the loss to the Wizards.
Yeah, they were in a funk from the field in that game. Credit the defense, though, because even when they got open looks, no rhythm to knock them down.
They never let them get into any sort of comfort zone. And because of that, they were out of sorts all game long.
We are nearly ready. 2K Sports checks in with their loyal viewers with a broadcast from Los Angeles, the home of the Clippers, the Staples Center. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Our sideline reporter tonight is David Aldridge. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Bledsoe teams up with Booker in the backcourt. Chris is out there with Len. And it's Warren in at the small forward position. Doris, we have some kind of matchup in the backcourt tonight. Being a former point guard in the Big East, I know this is what you really love to watch.
You know what amazes me, Kevin, is when you're looking opposite a player at your position who is at the elite level, you're always looking, can I measure up? This is a guy everybody in the press is talking about. The analysts are raving about his skills. How do I measure up looking at the guy directly opposite? This is going to be a lot of fun.
How do you not get diverted by him knowing that you've got the entire game to manage?
Right, that's a great point. It can't be about one-on-one. I need to beat him. If he scores, I need to go score. Everything that you do in an individual matchup has got to be framed within the context of the team.
And that one drops. Paul's got his first basket.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
That kind of ability to adjust in the air is the only way to do it when you're faced with that much of a size disadvantage in the paint.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
And it's sent back by Bledsoe.
He's been somewhat off this quarter, but the desire to score is evident.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Redick for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And how about that for a response?
Didn't take them any time to get those 3 points back. That's the shot they wanted.
Now Redick following the three-point attempt by Eric Bledsoe. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That's a horrific turnover. There's just no excuse to throw the ball away like that.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And it's Paul penetrating. Count that bucket.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
Yeah, that's taking the direct approach. He didn't shy away from the size mismatch at all. Just took it right to him.
Pass it to Mbah-a-Moute. Shoots the 3. Eric Bledsoe grabs the miss. The Suns trailing. For the 3. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Clippers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Bledsoe. The rejection by Paul. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And here's Bledsoe. Gets a very good look and converts. Bledsoe's got 5 points so far. Paul kicks to Mbamute. Back to Paul. The feed to Mbamute. Pass to Paul. Shot clock at 6. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
If he gets the ball that deep with his size, you are going to do one of two things: foul him or get him. It's good. Yeah, showing off that elite athleticism. Bledsoe put some mustard on the finish.
And Doris, by now, most of us have heard the nickname Mini LeBron for Eric Bledsoe, and it's an apt name out there. He's just so strong on both ends of the floor.
But I think, Kevin, you love Bledsoe's strength per pound. It's unparalleled almost in the league. Probably as strong as some players who have a full foot in height on him. Makes him one of the most unique players in the NBA.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Switch.
He dishes it to Len. Shot clock at 5. Chris passed to Bledsoe. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Griffin. He can't get that one. Good D by Booker. Here's Bledsoe. 10 points for him. Chris passed to Len. Outside for Bledsoe. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Timeout. Wow, unconscious. Has he been this quarter? They're riding that hot hand.
So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles. And last season was cut short for Bledsoe, if you remember. Went down with a torn meniscus that kept him out for about half the season. And Doors, that really put the nail in the coffin for the Phoenix Suns season.
I think, Kevin, a tough blow for Bledsoe, who had looked to take another jump in terms of his productivity. Knee injury is scary for point guards, and so you're happy the Suns took their time with Bledsoe. You know, he's got the type of game that lends itself to collisions and falling because he attacks the rim. So let's hope he avoids that in the future.
Phoenix leading by 3. For 3. Bledsoe can't get that one to drop. Redick with the 3. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Phoenix has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far.
You know, he can be erratic, but that's also what makes Bledsoe such a creative, often prolific scorer.
Here's Crawford. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And if you're going to challenge the big guy, you've got to go right at him.
And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. And the 3 off target. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That is his first foul of the game. Clippers with it. And stolen by Booker. Here's Bledsoe.
Yeah, just good play recognition and quick hands. That's how Booker picks up his steals.
Clippers trail by 5. Rivers. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. So it's the Clippers now. Here's a quick shot. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Looked like it might drop for him, and you know, that has to frustrate him just a bit. That's one of his favorite spots on the floor.
Well, Devin Booker was named, Doris, as one of the USA Select Players this past summer. He's a good young player.
And don't be fooled into thinking this is just getting named to the practice squad. A lot of All-Stars got their start by playing on the USA Select team. I won't be surprised if Mr. Booker is representing his country in international competition in short order.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
Wow, that's the second foul called on him in the opening period. Could buy him a little time on the bench.
Suns on defense. 7-point differential.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Rivers. And it's sent back by Bledsoe. Shoot it!
There's that wingspan of Bledsoe. Once again, showing up in the stat sheet, this time with the block.
And it's sent back by Bledsoe. And stolen by Jordan. And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity. The Clippers rebound. Tries again. A nice shot by Griffin.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Well, one thing with DeAndre Jordan, you love how imposing a presence he is on the defensive end. His size and ability to leap a big anchor to any defense.
A great point, and not only a flashy defender, but a solid one as well. Wasn't always like this, though, guys. It took some encouragement from coaches to get him to commit to becoming a defensive juggernaut, and every player now hears his footsteps when they're attacking the rim.
True. Suns lead by 4. And Dudley kicks to Barbosa. Feeds it to Knight. Out left to the wing. Tucker can't get it to go. LA's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. From 15 feet away. Offensive rebound. And it's Johnson with the jam.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop break. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. The 3 from Dudley. Drains it from beyond the arc. Dudley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Felton dishes to Johnson. From past the arc. And there's Felton. That's good on the assist from Wesley Johnson.
Oh, Felton puts a terrific spin on his shots from deep. Stroke is too nice.
The 3 from Dudley. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And stolen by Spates. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Johnson's got the ball.
And it almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Chandler the pass to Tucker. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Boy, he has that great combination of strength and athleticism. Tucker loves to attack the rim.
Felton. Rebounded by Tucker.
He can be a dominant, intimidating threat, but the defense stood tall.
Down low. For three, Felton. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. The Suns on top, up by 2. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Boy, rim protection, it's one of those buzzwords, and for good reason. If you can't intimidate inside, you lose the respect of your opponents.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. So for the Clippers right now, Paul out there with Felton. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Barish Spates. And it's Mbah Moute, and it's the force spell.
Love the aggressive attitude of Felton going right at the rack.
Suns trailing. Kicks it out to Barbosa. Connects from three-point range. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already. And it's the one thing that this Clippers franchise just, they can't seem to escape, and that's drama. I mean, every year there seems to be one odd story coming out from this team. And you have to think that it wears on their ability to stay focused over the course of the season.
Felton.
Felton really applying pressure to the defense with the drive, forcing them to be way too aggressive with him.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Chris, he's checked in for Phoenix. Booker comes in for Leandro Barbosa. Tucker can't get it to go. And with the Clippers and their drama, most recently, Greg, it had been Blake's off-the-court incident and the team convincing DeAndre Jordan to stay.
Yeah, and there's a reason why the Clippers play in the land of Hollywood dramas, right? I mean, you would think if they could make it through a season drama-free, they could be scary. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Back to Booker. Nice form on the 20-footer. Booker's got 6 points.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Johnson wide open. He fires. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Clippers lead by 1. Again, the miss by Booker. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
2 shots, gentlemen.
You know, he shot well in the opening period, but since then, he's been absolutely dominant.
And Los Angeles with some changes. DeAndre Jordan comes in for Barish Spates. And it's Griffin in for Johnson. And Phoenix also making a switch. Warren's checked in for P.J. Tucker.
And this is the thing. They're trying to battle back, but his erratic shooting is really hurting.
Suns trail by 4. And Booker kicks tonight. Trying his luck deep. But they get it back. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, as we know, Chris Paul is such a student of the game. He really is a coach on the floor, but he can be hard on his teammates. Austin Rivers said he's the one that's going to put you in your place. He's going to tell you the truth. He's going to yell at you. All the good point guards have to be the bad guy sometimes. He's a leader, man. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. He certainly backs it up on the floor.
The ability to drive with either hand. Booker gets the defender on his heels, draws the foul.
And certainly the early surprise of the 2015 draft class, Doris, is Devin Booker. Number 13 overall. He could end up being one of the top 2 or 3 players in the entire draft class.
Well, I think, Kevin, for Booker, a lot of people slept on him because of his college team. Came out of Kentucky, and that team was loaded with talent, headlined by Karl Anthony Towns. He was actually the 4th player off that team to be drafted. Insane that he went just 13th.
Paul dishes to Griffin. They double team Griffin. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Knight.
Well, people are always talking about his scoring, but Bledsoe, very good vision as well, finding the open man there. Well, he's got to watch himself. 2 fouls here early in the second. Another would probably send him to the pines.
Shot! Bender.
Foul!
And Dragan Bender, playing professionally in Europe from his mid-teens, never intimidated. He plays with a motor and an aggression that you love to see.
And Bender's one of those guys just oozing with potential. A big man who runs the floor well and uses his size down close to the basket.
Lenz checked in for Phoenix. Here's Redick. Shot to stop the run. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6.
Don't let him shoot that.
Bledsoe passes to Chris. And Booker kicks to Bledsoe. No good on the triple.
Get outside. He's open. You got him.
And Bender standing 7'1" with a 9'3" standing reach. He has the length to play center, but he still has to get stronger.
Well, you have to remember, he didn't turn 19 until just before the start of the season. He'll add muscle over time, but for right now, he has the mobility and skill to play forward.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for the Clippers. Austin Rivers comes in for Paul. Clippers trailed by 5. Rivers kicks to Griffin. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
You know, and this is where your leaders need to step up. They need to force a shift in the tides.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
And the Suns making a change here. Dudley's checked in.
You love it when guys play bigger than you think they are. Booker proving that he's not just a threat from the outside.
Over in the corner, Warren. Booker dishes to Dudley. He feeds it to Bledsoe. And then jammed down as he goes right over DeAndre Jordan.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
You know, that was well done. Those are the types of plays that will allow them to not just hang on to the lead, but extend it.
And so many former players do go into broadcasting after their playing days in Doris. When did you know that was a possibility for you?
Oh, I fell into this business, Kevin. Make no mistake, because I'll tell you, I had it all going on in college. Bad hair, bad clothes, bad teeth, you name it. Only thing I cared about in college was whether my jumper could match my dribble drive.
But you've made the great transformation.
I'll tell you, I fell into it. I left coaching at Providence, and they put their games on radio and said, hey, why don't you give this a try? And little by little, sure, you know, a little bit here, a little bit there, and...
The Chicago Bulls are on the road in this interconference game today. The fans are making noise here at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. The Oklahoma City Thunder getting settled in.
Ready to go?
bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Rajon Rondo is up there with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Lopez in the pivot spot, manning the middle. What a matchup, Brent, we've got in the backcourt. When great guards match up like this, obviously they must try to one-up each other. It's a personal challenge.
Well, this is still a street game, Kevin. And so mano, when somebody goes at you, you kind of want to get the ball back right away and go at a guy. And I think an interesting part about the game of basketball is that the best revenge you can have against your opponent is stay true to yourself. How many times have you seen players get into trouble by taking on that individual challenge and getting out of the team concept?
Well said.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
Well, even the dentist would tell you that's a sweet move for that lay-in. And yeah, you gotta love his tenacity.
Oladipo with the ball. Wade picks him up. Outside Westbrook.
You know what? In and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
So it's Chicago now. Here's Rondo. And the shot counts. He's fouled. It's a chance for a three-point play.
I think I saw him at the Comedy Club on Friday night. A little improv. He's having some fun out there.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Cantor's checked in.
Well, after the Bulls said goodbye to Derrick Rose, you knew they were going to be in the market for a point guard. And Rajon Rondo stepped right in, and although not a direct replacement for what Rose brings, still a very strong signing. They could have done a lot worse when it comes to filling in that lead guard role.
And it goes down 2 points. Butler's got his second bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Well, just another foray into the paint by Westbrook. There's way too much speed to keep up with him.
Here's Rondo. Elbow shot is on the way. Does not find the mark. He's made two and missed one now.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
The Bulls leading by 3. Here's Wade. Lopez dishes to Rondo. And they double up Rondo. Butler, no good. Oklahoma City's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Count it, good.
But he's just fearless and unafraid to go up into the traffic of the defense. Westbrook takes it right to the bucket and a well-deserved trip to the line. I still think about the amazing fact that Russell Westbrook came into the NBA as a two guard and not a true point. He's becoming one of the most effective distributors in the league.
And he converts the layup. Westbrook's got 7 points in the game. Bulls have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Stolen by Cantor. From downtown, Westbrook with a wide open look. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Cantor.
Not exactly sure what was happening there inside the heads of the players, but very frustrated they couldn't capitalize on the opportunity.
Lopez outside to stop the run. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. talk, Brent, about Westbrook's passing. He draws so much attention with his scoring. He draws multiple defenders.
Well, I think the 2015-16 season showed tremendous amount of maturity in Russell Westbrook's game in being a playmaker for this team. Almost a fifth of his passes resulted in made baskets. That's easily the best in the league. He's a good shot creator, but his passing step in the right direction.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
There might also be an opportunity here that he can exploit a mismatch. We'll see.
And they pick up 2. Here's Westbrook. He's got 9. Stay on him. Pass to Roberson. Beyond the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. 6 points for him.
Well, the outside shot still a whip, a work in progress, but the team needs Roberson to hit these to keep the floor spaced.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Laverne, he's checked in for Adams. Grant comes in for Roberson. Arenas is checked in for Victor Oladipo. And Chris Dunn's subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Chicago also making some changes. Mirotic is checked in for Lopez. McDermott comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Grant in for Rajon Rondo. And Laverne kicks to Cantor. And there's the pass to Kristen.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bulls trailed by 4.
You know, you figured that Dwayne Wade might be a player to finish his career playing for just one team, the Miami Heat, but in the end, things just ended bitterly. Wade had taken less money in the past so the Heat could win titles. I mean, he was done playing for a discount, and the Bulls, boy, did they step up. And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
And that's where the defense failed. You can't let him throw that down. You've got to get over and foul him, send him to the free throw line.
And with the trade of Derrick Rose and the departure of Pau Gasol, it seemed like the Bulls might look to rebuild and go young. Then they reverse course and get Chicago native Dwayne Wade.
And don't forget the deal for Rajon Rondo. They're taking kind of a blended approach. Not a lot of three-point shooting in that backcourt. So it'll be interesting to see how all these pieces fit together. Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
Well, if he was wearing a badge, it'd be one of courage. He rose up and actually took that shot. You see Billy Donovan out there on the sidelines, and you can't help but to think of all the success he's had as a coach already. Back-to-back titles in college, essentially built that Florida basketball program into a powerhouse. He's hoping that he can bring some of that success translated to the NBA and get himself in title contending position.
And for Billy Donovan, I think that's one of the bigger reasons why he made the jump from college to the pros, Brett. He had nothing left to prove.
Basket's good.
Well, one of the reasons why he decided to leave Florida as well, Kevin, was the fact that he really enjoyed the culture of what it is that Oklahoma City represented. There's no reason for Billy Donovan to leave that university unless he felt like the opportunity in front of him had a lot of boxes checked, and OKC did that.
Go basketball.
McDermott. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Grant the pass to Kristen. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Cantor. Banked in off the glass.
Oh! How about that, Kevin?
What range on that shot.
That is deep. Get out your scuba gear.
Laverne. Great positioning on the putback. And the Thunder lead by 4.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Thunder up by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here in the first.
Second chance points are wild cards. You never know when you're going to get them, and they always seem to affect the outcome of the game.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. D-Wade out there with Rajon Rondo. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Portis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, smartphones and other technology are ubiquitous nowadays. Clippers head coach Doc Rivers says teams do pay a price. Social media and texting has absolutely hurt chemistry, he said. He recalled his championship season with the Celtics. One of the best things that happened to them was during the preseason in Italy, the players couldn't get a wireless signal, and they had to actually talk with one another. Kevin?